Hello everybody, Salty Walty is here. We got Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam. We're busting through the campaign pretty quickly, and I'm quite happy about this. We got Rob here. Jacob's gonna be a tad late. Let's take a look at the Patreons real quick, or let me list them off because God forbid the image pop up for you guys. We have Brandon Markey, Always Shipper, Azrael, Caden Maki, Casey Cybaster, Dragon Spartan 90, Gundam Nuggers, Ibram Gauntz 8863, Jeff Dunn, JJ, Clav, Proof, Maverick, Momaka, Ninja Guy 12, Peter, Strike, Tyler, Spud, Oni Savage, Suit of Souls, Trelos, Joseph D, Alimos. I hope I'm really pronouncing that name right. Steel Talon and Bad Logic. I want to thank you guys for supporting me. It really does mean a lot. You guys have helped me throughout the godforsaken, what do you call it? What's this, isolation shit where I'm not working. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, that's close enough.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we got Rob. Jacob's gonna be late, and I don't know why my fan's off because now I'm sweaty balls. No bueno. Let me turn that back on.
Yeah, a little background noise will not kill us.
Well, you won't hear that fan. It's a really
Cool.
quiet ceiling fan. Where do we
Good,
leave
good.
off?
I'm not exactly sure.
I don't want to play Scirocco.
I think we hadn't we just like finished all the Yazan routes when we last time.
We were working on Buran.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, let's see if we can finish Buran and then head back up to Lala. She does have her Federation route too,
Oh yeah.
which I'm surprised she got one. To be honest.
Yeah. I mean, she is a Federation pilot, so that makes sense.
That is true. Let's go deal on somebody. Okay, so I got the 7th Gundam last week, and I have fallen in love.
It's fantastic.
It
really is fun.
Support.
Yes. Yeah. If you get a chance, would you hit F9? It is definitely going choppy on me.
There we go. Is that better?
Definitely. Thank you.
I keep forgetting to hit F9. It's my mistake.
Yeah, it seems whatever it's doing before you hit F9 sure seems to use up a lot more system resources than this version.
Yeah. Seems a bit loud on my end. Too loud for you?
Very quiet on my end, so as long as it's okay for you and everybody can hear us over it, I think it'll be okay.
So, you were saying something in that message about your Humblebee match in space. You're kicking some ass. Tell me about that.
Oh, it's really good in space. Because of course I'm not sure if it has space specialization or not, but it of course boost always goes further in space. And so since it has three basically melee weapons to choose from, if you can get on something, you can just destroy it. I went one-on-one with Zeong like 3 times, and type advantage did it no good whatsoever.
That's kind of fucking nuts, to be honest.
I think this thing's gonna get nerfed soon. I really do.
I haven't sadly gotten a good match in mine. Really poor teamwork, essentially. When it comes to no support.
Yeah, that is definitely a thing.
It's no fun. It's like
Yeah.
you have plan all over again, where I'm just not getting any support. But I'm having fun with the suit because the downswing on the rifle is kinda strong. Like I'm hitting even better than 5,000.
I'm doing like 3,000 to 4,000 with the Sea Serpent. And that's just utterly wild. Yeah. It is. Hammerby is basically a solo monster. If you can isolate any one mobile suit, you can probably destroy it.
Yeah.
It's just isolating that. I'm probably not going to run it anytime soon, but I have found for those who are struggling against the Hammerby, and I'm pretty sure there's a fair number of those, if you've got the level 3 Yuma Light and Gelgoog,
Was that shit all over it?
that is an excellent counter, because Hammerby's ballistic defense is 10.
I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, so type advantage and rockets and grenades that can knock it out of the sky if you need to, is not to mention that, jumping upstroke on its downswing attack. You can go toe to toe with Hammerby if you really need to. Friday night, a bunch of us got together and we were getting rolled by a group of Humberbees, and I just finally gotten that, and everybody else gotten basically their best suits, and that's when we finally got poor Nova his win for the night. We'd been working on that for like an hour and a half.
How's Nova doing? I haven't played with him in a while.
He seems to be doing pretty well, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna. I'm not sure if he was there for any of the stuff I recorded for this coming week, but if I run that Yuma Lightning round sometime, he will turn up in that.
Yeah, can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, I've got that in reserve for sometime later, since I'm pretty sure I'm running a Yuma Lightning round in the next couple days. So
Yeah.
I'm probably going to try and get that Humberbee round, space round, put out as an extra tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that one. That's gonna be a fun match to watch.
Yeah, it really, like I said, I think they're probably going to ease back on a few things on it. For one thing, as people had pointed out elsewhere, I think I saw it on the subreddit at some point, it actually uses less boost to transform than most other mobile suits.
Yeah, I tested that in practice when I was dicking around with it, just tap and transform. Rapid fire transforming on and off will get you from one side of port base all the way to the other side of HLV, so it will cross the pond. And you'll get like almost 11 transformations out of it before it red lines.
Yeah, that's a little excessive, unless they just gave the wrong number and it's supposed to have like transform level 2, which consumes less boost. I think that's like a legit programming error that will get fixed.
Yeah.
Even without the boost to conservation transforming, it's still going to be vicious, but that'll help a little bit. One thing I haven't been able to make good use of in any of the videos, but is the beam guns that it can only use in mobile armor mode. And those things are ridiculous.
Those are really strong, and I was able to isolate a 7th Gundam just for a little bit, and I flew on him running those beam guns, and I took half of his health off just doing that. Like, it was stupid. It was funny because it's just like the moment I was de-transformed and I still had half a bar, some guy came out of like left field, even though like the rest of the team were fighting my team. One just so happened to fall back in front of me. And I'm just like, come on. Can I not have this win?
But yeah, poor Nova, when we first started fighting the Humberbees, I think he was in the 7th Gundam, and he's like, I had 11,000 hit points and it just killed me. What happened? It's like, well, so there's beam guns.
Don't sleep on the beam guns when you transform. Those are hurt.
Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking that they might adjust the heat on beam guns and adjust the boost on the transformation, if nothing else.
Yeah.
But at any rate, that's one of those things where probably going to get nerfed, so enjoy it if you can get it now while it's at full power, because it's definitely going to get some kind of adjustments as time goes on.
I'm just surprised that the DJ hasn't been nerfed yet.
I think it probably has enough drawbacks to justify it. I'm not sure. Humberbee, I'm not sure it does, but DJ, I'm just as likely to get killed as I am to do heavy damage with that. So I think it's probably in a good place balance-wise.
Well, don't let the Japanese players hear you, because I hear that, that's the one suit they want nerfed is the DJ. I like the DJ. I'm pretty sure, don't they have an RE of it?
There's the SER, I think it is, which I don't actually, remember what it looks like, but I do remember that it is out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And of course, we've talked about the Rick DJ a couple of times before, which I forget was. Yeah, was that a Zeta Gundam Define, or was that a different manga?
I don't remember. Jacob would know.
Yeah. But yeah, there's still so much Zeta stuff we could see. I'm still thinking that whenever the anniversary does happen is when we'll see the O and the Cubolate.
Yeah, it's I don't want it to suck, but I know it's gonna be bad, and it's gonna be the because it's gonna need every single defensive skill in the game to make it not suck. It's so big of a target.
Possibly so.
That animation's stupid. Boost to the face, the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I realize this is the only suit that you see put its weapon on its back when it goes into the air.
Yeah.
So, that non-single cannon type, it only has 4 shots in its main cannon. It has a 15-second reload, but it has faster bullet travel, and it has longer range and higher damage, and bigger AoE.
That should work.
The only problem is, it's kind of like, it does get the MMP 80 with the grenade launcher for a main weapon and the standard bazooka that the standard 20 cannoner gets.
Okay.
The one thing they could have done to make it different though, like what they did in Sankey, was the single cannon had the 3mm Gatling gun on its wrist.
Oh yeah.
It's got the what do you call that thing? The missile pod. Instead of that, so it's kind of the same suit, but switch out the machine guns and the whatchamacallit, cannon. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm braining like 4% right now.
I know the feeling.
Oh, wait, I don't know why I'm fighting the AI here because it's just I'm seal clubbing. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. I gotta wake up. But yeah, no, Mom's new microwave. It's pretty good.
Oh, good.
Oh, come on, get up. Come on, get up.
Should be enough, hopefully.
No.
Oh man.
Damn it! I already know I failed. I need a faster suit for him, or I need to upgrade the Ashamar.
Yeah.
What's his? What the?
Upgrade will get you a little more damage too. Might be worth it.
Yeah. Damn it. Wow, this suit is expensive to upgrade. Damn.
I'm not surprised with as effective as it is.
Mobile suit team.
Let's see if this does it.
Yeah. If not, I could just switch to assault because I don't. There's nothing here that's really like taking chunks out of my health.
Yeah, so you can just set that up and probably one-shot everything.
Yeah, that's much better damage.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going faster.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm excited for work tomorrow, but then I know I'm going to be in a lot of pain when I get off of work.
Oh, yeah. I just hope they've got everything set up for you as safely as possible.
Yeah. If it's back to my old job, I'll be sad because I'll go right back into it, but like 2 minutes before you joined the call, I was sitting there, my phone rang, and it was my handler from the staffing company. Like, you ready for tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, like, no, you could have just sent a text, right? Yeah, this is much better. Just had to upgrade the Asmar. I don't know if this upgrade, like, okay, so I don't know if you know, but do upgrades affect the boost on the mobile suit too?
That I don't know, no. I know that they give you more health and let you do more damage, as I recall, but I don't remember anything else. I want to say they up movement speed a little bit, but I don't know about boost.
Out of the Zeta era mobile suits, I think the Asmar, well, besides the DJ, is my favorite because it's, I don't know, it's not as dumb. Oh wow, the eye moves, I didn't notice that.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, it's less goofy looking, I guess you could say, compared to like the Humblebee and all of them.
Yeah.
This straight looks like it should be in a football game.
Yeah. Odd thing being, I believe this is like one of only 2 things that the original mechanical designer for Gundam did for the series, the other being the Mark II.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's correct. Let me take a look.
I was going to spit some straight facts again. Good.
And I might even be right if I'm lucky.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Fisticuffs time.
Yep. But yeah, you've got this for sure. Even if you need, I was about to say, even if you need to get one more person after that, you got it.
2 ash marks, too strong.
Yeah, this was one of Kunio Okawara's, and I know he also did the Mark II, and I'm not sure he did anything else for the series.
Did he just quit, or he just didn't want to do nothing?
Stories I have it is that somebody just did not really like Mamoru Nagano's version of things. He was originally going to do everything for the series, so they just brought in a whole team of designers after that.
Yeah.
You know, he stuck around to just try and help with some things. That's how he wound up designing Yazan, just to get the pressure off of Yasuhiko. But yeah, they just had a whole team of people working on stuff, because I'm pretty sure that Nagano got demoted like in the middle of production, so they had to play catch up. Yeah. Same thing, as I understand it, happened with both Double Zeta and Char's counterattack, and just Tomino kept trying to use him as the primary designer and getting overruled.
That's kind of odd, you would overrule, the creator of the series.
Yeah, well, there's definitely a more committee-minded mindset to creating things in Japan, from what I've seen. I mean, with comics, with manga, the editor is considered as important a part of the process as the writer and artist.
Yeah.
In the case of Gundam, of course, Tomino did not create the series as we know it, but they had actually started working on it before he was brought on board. The whole like Freedom Fighter Gunboy phase of pre-production, that happened before he was on it.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so they had like a few basic ideas, and he just kind of took them and ran and changed a lot of things around. Man, I've read so much about all this over the years, and I hope I'm keeping it all straight in my head. It's hard to say at this point.
Yeah.
As always, as I say on my videos, anybody out there, feel free to correct me. I don't brain so well some days, so.
Come on, Neil, just die. You're like 3 punches away if I can just land the 3-hit melee combo.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh.
Pushed him out of bounds. You might be fine. Nope. Dang it.
What a punk.
No, just have to kill this Nemo instead.
Yeah, I just gotta keep moving because I'm one shot.
Yeah. There you go.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, that would be the result of getting shot by a beam that big.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they should make the beam for the Ashmar
Alright,
in
let's get outta here.
GVO2 bigger.
Probably so, yeah.
Because it's standard beam rifle size, and I'm like, that could pump up the size.
Yeah. I thought it was a little bigger, just not very much.
Oh, we're staying down in Earth. Huh. Thought they would have forced me to go up into space now, but considering that he only has ground suits with the exception of that one gym.
Yeah.
Wait, is this his last mission?
Nope. Might be.
Nope.
No, it's not red, so probably not.
Oh boy. Where's Yazan at? There he is. So he had pretty much the same. Which one would be? Detailed research. Oh, that's completely different compared to Buran's. This is odd.
All right, launch. Don't fall behind.
No. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if you've seen my post
Let's
on
attack him
YouTube,
at
and
once.
he's just got hairline fractures in her front legs.
Mm-hmm.
What happened is that she tried to break up a fight between the two male horses, and well, she took the brunt of it. So we got her in the baby pen to protect her and let her heal.
Oh, good. I'm glad she's gonna be okay.
But low-key really scared me. She is my baby.
I'm sure. Well, it's fireworks time again.
Oh, you got fireworks going off?
Yeah, hopefully they won't be too loud over my mic, but
I don't need
or
that.
good. But yeah, I mean it's been going on since like the middle of May, but it's gotten louder obviously this weekend for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Then he didn't mind the fireworks. He was just really confused. He thought everybody was at our door all of a sudden. So he's just sitting there barking.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Howdy. So how are you doing today, Jacob?
Good. How about you?
Alright, kind of tired. You flew into that punch, my friend.
We did. We really did.
Yeah, something to whoop. Let me punch you again.
Shame he won't stand still long enough for you to get that just ridiculous combo move off on him.
Yeah. He's smart.
He's out.
He's already
He's already running away, yeah.
Yeah.
He shot me once and he's like, alright, that's good. Wait. Oh, buddy. Oh, jeez.
Ah,
Let it up.
so close.
Yeah, boy.
All right. Oh man, that did pretty significant damage too.
Alright.
Oh well,
Oh, no,
he doesn't want any more of that.
You're hitting the Senate building.
Hopefully Char's okay.
Oh no, you're trying to kill Charge.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't destroy the Senate building because of considered support away from you.
Let's see if I can combo armor.
Probably.
Fucking stop walking onto the dais. I want armor.
There you go. Nice.
My BMAC was better. I'm sorry.
It's racist.
Say what?
Because you space aliens to go back where you came from. That's racist.
It is. Come on. Oh. Oh, okay. Don't say nothing about it. I mean, you're almost dead.
And it's so awful hearing Finn's voice come out of Almaro's mouth.
Is that all you got?
Realize this group had dubbed Destiny.
All right, let's get out of here.
So, I was almost talked into buying SDG the one for Steam. I don't remember its name.
Yeah, it's the newest one.
Generation.
It's
Crossrays?
Yeah, Crossrays.
It's not the one for the PS4. It's the other one. Oh my God! He gets the grab bro. Whoa!
Have
All
fun
right.
with that.
But
yeah, it's Crossrays. It's the only one it's the first Steam release.
and
So
I'm
no
like,
UC.
yeah, and I seen that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting it because I need my UC
Let's attack them
units.
at once.
Yeah, Bob's been talking to me about Genesis. It's like $57 on Amazon right now, and I am really tempted.
That's the one for PS4, yeah.
Yeah, and it is
Well, they're
available in
both
English.
for PS4. Yeah, they're both PS4. It's just that's the first Steam release, and it's in English on Steam.
Yeah. I never really, man, I know that's another one along with Super Robot Wars I never expected to see get English releases at all.
Yeah. Well, I think I think Versus, like regular Versus, proves there's a market. Even New Gundam Breaker to an extent, considering how horrible that game was and how actually semi-decent it sold before it got turned back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a market for it, and I wish they would have I wish they would have come out with an English PS4 version, but oh well.
This thing is not fun to use.
Well, no, it's a mobile armor, but underwater. And you keep hitting your missiles onto the ship, which is probably your best weapon.
Explosive machine guns, right?
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
Yeah, the missiles are the best thing. You're stuck on the thing. Yeah, don't ripple fire him too fast. There we go. Now do the melee. Up.
That melee does some pretty.
Oh yeah.
I can't.
You run into that problem.
Yeah. I can't really imagine if I, was in an aqua gym and I seen this thing come around the corner and just melee me with big fucking claws.
Well, then you're assuming these poor bastards have got aqua gym.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just jump off the boat, you'll be fine. But it's not water treated.
So, okay, so I don't know much about naval combat and all that. Why did they have to wait for the aqua gym's hangar to be filled with water before just opening off that?
Because they were deep enough that if they would have opened the sub would have just compressed because of water pressure.
Oh.
Yeah. You have to be very careful with water pressure, or you will die.
Well, I know
now,
that
if it was
like
the Yukon, it also the aqua gyms. I believe it didn't open from the bottom; it opened from like the top, which is stupid.
Mobile suit team, launch.
So it's like an ICBM kind of bay more than anything, or a torpedo bay versus like what the Yukons had in like War in the Pocket, where they would still have to flood it, but then it just opened up, they dropped out, and it reclosed real quick.
I don't know.
Also, despite that, the Federation's never been good at making aquatic units,
Yeah.
which makes no sense.
Yeah,
Yes, we're on Earth, we're the place that has the large bodies of water, and we're really bad at this water thing.
And to be fair, until the only time the Xeon made good on the water suits was on Year War, because the pool's awful.
Yeah.
And then the Titans made like the Zaku Mariner and stuff that was a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pool's awful. Pool's garbage. Hot garbage.
they never did go into what the Sonic Blaster thing is.
On what?
The pool. Because it's got a weapon called the Sonic Blaster.
I thought that was just the test beam cannon cluster. They just called it something stupid.
Might be. I do not remember.
I mean, really, the best mobile suits, because the GOG and stuff, the GOG was only good because it had heavy-ass armor that only beam weaponry could go through.
Yeah.
The Act Guy was good because it was stealthy. The only good actually performing mobile suits that they had underwater was the GOG.
Yeah.
I mean, the high GOG to an extent, but the Zagok, regular Zagok was better than the high GOG, and then Zagok E's better than both.
Yeah.
And then Ram Zagok's more of an anti-shipping unit versus mobile suit combat.
Yeah. Hope we get that back sometime.
Yeah, I want that back. For those who don't understand what I meant by the anti-shipping, the reasoning they give for the Ram Zagok is the Zagok would punch a ship trying to think it's cool and stuff, and then its claw arm would get stuck in the ship, and it would just go down with the ship. So they're like, oh, we kind of need an anti-shipping variant, don't we? So they got rid of the claws, gave the big Wolverine claws, and then a heat blade on its head where it could just slice underneath the ship while it was still moving. As far as I know, pretty effective as an anti-ship weapon. I don't know if it was better or worse than mobile suit combat. It loses the missiles, but all that does is make it lighter.
Didn't it? I'm almost positive it had a different melee mitigation. Didn't it?
Oh, I'm sure it did.
Didn't each attack have 100%, right?
I believe it did. Yeah, it had like it had an absurdly high level melee combo controller. And
Bob
yeah,
would know.
I think it had. Yeah, he would, because, like I said, there was there was that round where we all played supports and he played the Ramzagok and he did so well he retired it out of pity because it was that bad. It
I mean,
really
to be
was.
fair, gameplay-wise, it would have to have something because it only has 2 weapons and a good tackle.
Yeah.
Like, they would have had to have given it something because it loses the missiles. The missiles weren't that good,
Don't fall behind.
but it was an option, and you lose an option for
Yeah.
slightly better. So I think it's a little bit faster swing too, just in the animation.
I think so. Yeah.
Still want my Zakatu, half cannon, but I don't think we're gonna ever get that bad.
I don't
We
know.
will.
Since
I
we're
mean-
getting lower cost suits as clan match rewards in
Yeah.
particular, so that's a good outlet for that.
So, did they even get 8 weeks into the Gym Night Seeker 2 season?
I don't think they did.
Yeah, so that's dumb. We never even got to go for it because I was waiting for the top 100, and I was like, no, it's Dom single cannon.
Yep.
So what makes this one so special? Is it just higher velocity rounds like a
Higher
Hellbelfer
velocity
cannon, or
round, much longer range, better machine gun with grenade launcher. I'm pretty sure it has bigger AOE on the cannon. Has balancer.
what? Oh, that's something.
Oh, nice.
But that's really all I've known. Heavy posted a video on the.
It's still gonna get shit stomped by any melee attack call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like the Night Seeker, where the Night Seeker's like, oh, this is interesting. This will give you a little bit. Like, even different if they gave it like the ATFSDS round from the Hillgopher into like a long cannon. Like, oh, okay, that's something.
Yeah.
But just as a single, like, they basically, from the way you're describing it, they basically just gave it the Zaku Tanks cannon in terms of gameplay.
Yeah. Essentially what
Well,
they did.
that's gonna get slapped.
I think
like
it's
hard.
faster also,
Oh,
if
wow.
I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it should. Well, see, I don't know. I mean, I guess it should be technically, but still, it's a much longer barrel. And it would probably throw off the balance more forward than it would the dual cannon.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, it's cool they added it. I kind of wanted the Night Seeker 2 more than that, but hey, it's whatever.
Yeah. Hopefully that gets added to the lottery as quickly as the Gym Ground MMSV
Yeah.
did.
I feel like we might get it here soon. I can't wait to try it. I just get a kick of how its sub Uzis are better than the main weapons on the Pixie.
They just need to give it to everybody as a tie-in for the MSV release of the
Alright,
regular
let's get
Gym
outta
Night
here.
Seeker.
Yeah.
That'd be nice, but that won't happen. But yeah, Zaku single cannon. I'm not super interested in it. So happy it's in the game, more diversity, all that, but nah. Zuda's gonna have a field day with that
Don't
thing.
fall behind.
I want it. It looks cool.
Oh yeah, I want it. It's anything new,
Shit.
but like Zuda's, and if it goes high enough cost, it's gonna start running like the gym light armor or G-line light armor, and that's gonna hurt. They need more ranged melees. Like, even at high tier. Like, the Gasline's kind of a ranged melee, but they definitely want you to go in with it. It'd be nice if there was, like, a high tier sniping melee, like a Zuda or the G-Line.
Jin
Yeah.
intercepts when? With beam rifle? Like it was
That-
the first game?
That could work.
Yeah. I mean, I can see them coming out with a version of it for space, but it's still gonna have the fellow booster because that's like the big gimmick of that suit in this game. Is it finally has the fellow booster? Yeah, I'd like it. That could be a clan battle suit. It's like it's the gym intercept, but colony east or whatever they could put on the name.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I'm happy it finally has the fellow booster because I can just zoom around real quick. But well, we can get the Shimoda squad gym sniper too.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
I was never good with that in the first game, but I'm looking forward if we get it again. I want to give it a.
To be honest, if it has a recharge similar to the Gunner Gundam reload, like they'd have to give it a different weapon, which I don't think they will. That would be a dominant suit.
Yeah.
Because then if anything gets close, oh, missiles go.
Mm-hmm.
Smack them. And then if they give it the little beam gun that the Gem Sniper Custom has. It didn't have that in the first game. That's even closer range before. That could really mess stuff up.
Yeah.
It had dodge roll.
So you got... Yeah, it did. I remember that. I think I got it. That was one of the last suits I got before my modem said no more GVO. Yeah, that was fun suit. I miss that. Pretty much, MSVR had like all the cool stuff. Like that's a really good design series. Other than like them weird ass ghosts. Them ghosts too weird. I don't know what they are.
Oh, Rob, what suit were you asking about, and what series did it come from?
Oh, where's the Rick DJ from again?
The Rick DJ, there's two of them.
Yeah.
There's the one from MSVR, which is Star Suit that has Psycho Frame. And then there's the Moon Gundam one Amuro has.
Moon Gundam, yeah.
It goes through several incarnations.
I kind of hope we get a Moon Gundam. It's a cool design.
It's in Gundam Breaker Mobile. I got it.
Oh, nice.
So basically,
I still don't have anything that can run that.
Yeah. There's a big update coming, so we'll see if my phone can still run it after that.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I ain't putting no money in, I just enjoy that game. But yeah, the Moon Gundam, think of the Psycho plates like fangs from 00. Yeah. Like the physical fangs. They slap the shit out of everything. Other than that, it has like little boomerangs in its wrists it can throw, which is interesting.
I don't know why.
Me either. But you with Lila now.
Yeah, big Lila hours.
She beat the shit out of Jared. That was hilarious. She's like gave him a big old gut punch, and then shit his ass like bouncing off walls like he's a pinball.
I need to rewatch Zeta and Double Zeta.
She's like, you don't know anything about that space combat. He's like, I'll show you, and she just ducks him and punches him right in the stomach, and he bounces through the corridor of the ship. Just like, yeah, shut up. Shut up, youngin'. But yeah, the Moon Gundam's cool, the Vargils. It's like an IDO looking Suzabi that's a lot smaller. I'm not really big on the Vargil design. The G-Doors, which is the other half of the Moon Gundam, is interesting, but kinda out there. It's by far the smallest Psycho Gundam. Just the size of a regular mobile suit.
You ever see the mass production Psycho Gundam? That thing is ugly as fuck.
Oh, it's bad. I mean, it's still big, though. That's what I mean. Like, the G-Doors is tiny. Like, the mass production Psycho Gundam is only half the size of the Psycho Gundam or something. Yeah. That's still, like, twice the size of the Mark II.
Still ugly, though. I mean, the Psycho...
Oh, yeah, it's hideous. Oh, it's hideous. And the prototype Psycho Gundam, where it's still kind of tiny. Like, it's like 2/3 the size of the Psycho Gundam, right? That's awful, too.
Didn't the prototype have this big, massive backpack on it?
Yeah, it did.
I'm trying to remember what it looked like off the top of my head, but I can't remember.
Yeah, it's pretty hideous. But yeah, the G-Doors is just super interesting as like a canon design now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, as far as I know, this is straight up canon. They want to animate it. Like you know when they came out with that special animation that has like the souls of Amuro and Lala watching the Turn A Gundam in humanity. At the very end, they're showing like all the animated stuff, and then at the very end, there's a title card of Moon Gundam. So it makes me think they want to animate Moon Gundam, which would be cool. Yeah.
I thought they had done some kind of like short or something.
Just manga, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, just manga. Maybe, I wish they would have done better Twilight Axis. They need to keep that direction the fuck away from Moon Gundam. Because Twilight Axis is actually like an interesting story. Like, it explains where the Crossbows Vanguard comes from, why Psycho Frame kind of gets pushed to the side before narrative even touched it. It pretty much deals with the last actual non-Mars Xeon remnants. I mean, since they're focusing so heavy on post UC-110 now, it'd be nice to see like an Ultimobile Army animation. Have like like the F90 SNES game has like the big ass Zaku's come in. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Refined Zaku's?
Yeah. Well, I mean they're bigger than Yeagans. Like they're thicker. Like they're not Zaku size. They're big.
Oh wow.
The Chads.
So like in the manga and stuff, they like have the RF Zaku and it's like towering over the F90 Gundam. Because they're about the same size as a Gyaradoga.
These fucking weird ass.
So they're big boys. And then like the RF Dom and stuff. Thick. The big, mean, thick. Cooler than the Dom Trooper from Seed to me.
All right, let's go.
One suit I'm looking forward to is the dressing, to be honest. I want to see how
Yeah,
that
the dressing would be really good. If they
Yeah.
do it like an Alex style sub-weapon with its tri-barrel Gatling cannons, that's gonna be a strong
Is
suit.
that
Then- oh, you
shooting
got-
red or is that shooting beams?
It kind of depends, because in the anime it looked like physical rounds, but in Unicorn it was clearly beams, but not very strong ones. So maybe there's like variants of it, or it's just 1980s animation and everything's yellow, so it's a bullet or a beam, it looks the same.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of want to see how they work the pole arm, but as far as the Gym Striker
No,
animations...
no, here's the thing you need to worry about, the fidget spinner.
Oh. Yeah, I want... Yeah, that's going to be a good one. Well, if you guys didn't know, like, when they were working on the Dom Tropin, one of the updates, they actually gave it the grenades that it had in Unicorn. And like,
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and it was only that they had it out, and it was like for 15-20 minutes, and they deleted it. They got a hot patch out.
Huh.
So I'm assuming, like, it did the throwing animation, it threw the grenades backwards, and they flew up and then slowly descended, and they caused hard stacking. And they did a shit ton of damage to the gym that was sitting there. It took like 4,000 damage.
I think they need to save those for... Well, no, the Dowager is in the game now. They should give it to the Dowager, or if they're saving it for the Zaku Desert, maybe, when that comes out.
Yeah.
Launch.
Fucking skis, bro. Desert skis.
Skis. I just want, like, okay, I really hate the desert map that we got. And
Yeah, it's not great.
I'm really hoping we get the desert map from GBO 1 back, because that shit was my jam.
That was a fun map.
Give me
That would be a good one to have now too, because not only does it give snipers a lot of space and tanks, it also would be good for flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, speaking of flyers, Hummerbees boost conservation when they transform is stupid.
Yeah, I think that's got to be an error. I think that's going to get patched.
Well, I think... now this is like another transformable suit. I think they based boost consumption on how complex the transformation is.
It could be.
So, like, the message was doing just be able to transform 15 times and just not even just use the whole boost game. Fine.
Yeah.
Because, like, the Hummerbee doesn't use nothing. Eric was showing it to me the other day, and he, like, transformed no less than 10 times in, like, just a vertical spiral.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, okay.
Me and Rob were talking about that earlier. Kind of stupid.
Yeah. I either that's like just some kind of error with how they programmed that, or it was supposed to have transform level 2, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But either way, I really do think that the Hummerbee's going to get some nerfs as we go on, because it's in the right hands, it's just way too much right now.
Yeah, it's because its damage is pretty par for the course.
Its damage is pretty significant, just kind of all taken together. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm getting like 4,000 off the Sea Serpent, which makes sense at a higher cost than the Marasai, which I get like 2,000 off of at this point.
Are they different Sea Serpents too? Is this like the Marasai Sea Serpent? And
It probably is different. I don't know if the base damage is any different. I'll have to look at that, but it's I mean, just I get 4,000 off of an MLRS with a neutral swing.
Kind of dumb.
It is really, really strong, but I think the part that's if anything about it is going to get reduced, I have a feeling it's going to be the beam guns, because those can do like 10,000 damage in a heartbeat.
Yeah, them transform beam guns, they do work.
Yeah, like they really took Nova by surprise on Friday. It's just like he was in a 7th Gundam, And I was telling Salty we spent a good couple hours struggling with Humberbees there in the room we had set up.
I mean, to
And
be fair, now, I think the supports at high tier have been pretty much untouchable for a while.
that's true.
So I think at this point they're like, okay, we're just gonna, because like I've seen Hummerbees just get shit on by DJ. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and I was also telling Salty the other thing I found that's really good against those, Yuma Lightning Gelgoog.
yeah,
Because they've
yeah, I
got
can see that.
ballistic defense of 10. So
Yeah,
and
yeah, that's the other
that
thing, they
leaping
get
up stroke, so you can
Yeah.
do some stuff to a Humberbee.
they make it seems like they're giving a bunch of suits like really good upsides and then having just crippling downsides.
Yeah, it's
Like that's not the best way to balance anything, but
no,
It's better than
it gives
nothing,
you
to
some
be
counters.
honest.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because, like, you figure the MRS, it's always had shitty melee defense. It's just no one's been able to get in to actually hit it.
yeah. Now the Humberbee can just blast
Yeah, the
thing from
Hummerbees, the
distance.
Gaplant, they can both go in and stun it and beat shit out of it. And
Mhm.
the Mono Summon, to a smaller extent, can too.
Yeah,
But then they both get annihilated by, like, Zetas and DJs and Zero Seekies.
mm-hmm.
And Zero Seekies, I feel like support at high tier is probably the weakest. I think the one that gives people a lot of trouble now is actually Nemo 3.
Yeah,
The Nemo 3 is like stupid strong.
But that doesn't go up to 600. So if you're playing an actual 600 room and everyone's playing 600, the only thing you're going to see are MRSs and maybe a 7th Gundam.
yeah.
Maybe. I mean, 7th Gundam, it can do a lot of damage, but you push it, it's dead. Like, at high tier, 7th Gundam can't really hang.
Yeah, I've been. I didn't get a fantastic round with for it, but I got a passable round because I got a request to do 7th Gundam using only the big gun and the missiles and grenades.
Okay, well, okay, if it was the only big gun, like, that's going to be a rough one. But yeah,
Yep. Big gun, missiles, and grenades is doable, but it
Yeah.
means I managed to actually fend off a Humberbee a couple of times without any melee, and I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still using tackles because that's not a weapon; that's just a function of the mobile suit. But
yeah, everything has that.
yeah,
I mean, I'd like it for regular 7th Gundam to just come in now.
yeah, that would be
Be nice
good.
to see. Watch that be the mission mode too. We're all thinking like methods and better shit. No, 7th Gundam, which I'd be
Not-
fine with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have to grind my. I'm going back to work this week. I would have to grind my day
Yeah.
off on the weekend to get the monthly mission.
Well, to be fair,
Yeah.
the monthly mission stuff has been significantly easier starting with the Nemo.
yeah,
Like, it ain't nothing like it was for the Gym Custom and all that. They like, win 10 games, beat top, or win 20 games, beat top guy, like, 15 times. Like, they were on some shit with that.
yeah.
Like 30 rivals.
All right,
That was a
let's
good
go
shit,
back.
though.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
That's so stupid.
so do we think the anniversary is going to be this week now? I was super bummed that it was not this week. I'm not going to lie.
I think it's either going to be this week or it's going to be at the end of the month.
That's
One
what
of the two.
Heavy
Yeah.
says it's going to probably be the ass end of the month.
Mm.
That's what he's saying. I'm sitting almost at 500 tokens. I got well over 1,000 regret tickets.
When was CBO's actual release date? Do we remember?
No.
I think it was like July 25th, something like that.
Okay. Because I remember last year it was like the whole month, but that was also because that was the US release.
U.S. release was around October.
Or yeah, no,
I
that's right.
I know that because it happened. It happened, and my YouTube views blew up a week before I went in the hospital. So,
Well, there you go.
so,
I,
so grateful for my brother and for Bob, who just kept everything rolling while I was in there. I swear.
Yeah, that was also a nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because the anniversary last year was the GPL1, GPL1, and GPL2.
It was all
Mhm.
GP.
So that's 3 weeks. So yeah, if we're gonna do it, if it'd be this week, it'd be about 3 weeks to the ending. So I'm kind of hoping it's this week,
Could
but
be. Yeah. So, and I'm still thinking that it'll be the O and Cubely for the 2 mobile suits for this, but
I'm pulling for advances. They just I'll be like, no, this is gonna be Christmas stuff. They just pull an, they just go left turn. Here's a bunch of hazels.
could be. I'm just trying to figure out because of course we had the GPO1 and the GPO2, and then the FB showed up as the like
That's
if you
the
do a
special
10,
one.
yeah, if you do 310 spins, you get this. So I'm just wondering, you know, if they're gonna have if they would have a third thing that did that, you know, what would it be?
Well, I think last year they kind of announced it too, like, oh, we're gonna have these two, and then we're gonna have a special third gacha. They didn't say what it was, but they said, hey, we're gonna have a
Yeah,
third gacha.
they did, which was nice because it did give me enough time to save to actually
Yeah,
get.
if I see that one, I am gonna save this time. I'll be like, no, this save, because I'm sitting on like 70 right now.
Yeah.
Because I've been kind of spending just like 9 to 12 tokens every time one pops up.
Yeah.
I'm
I
still.
wanted that Zero Shiki so bad, and I never got it.
Aw, dang.
Has that even been
Oh.
in the cycle shop yet?
What,
What?
Zero Shiki? No, it just
not,
showed up.
No, not the Zero Shiki. The
FB?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I got it.
Oh, I must have missed it then.
Its gun has been in there more than the suit has.
Yeah, I think its gun was there from the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
Which
got
I
its
have.
gun, I just don't have the suit.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna say the FB actually came out in their cycle shop, I think, before the one, like the regular one. So I think they
wanna
were
say you're
annoyed
right, yeah.
because people were annoyed that it never got its own gacha after the special one. It just became part of the loot pool. So
Yeah.
I think it came out earlier in the gacha. Or the cycle tickets, not the gacha. That's one of the only suits that's about a year old that really is hanging with everything new in space.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when
The
you can
FB
infinitely
still-
dodge roll until, you know, your meter...
But no, even then, the damage is still there. Like a lot, like other than the Gabera, like the GPO2's damage in space has fallen off significantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From like, it's just, well, not really fallen off. Everything else caught up to it.
Yeah.
The Thunderbolt suits until that most recent buff had fallen off a cliff. They used to be the only thing you could use in space. But now they're back to being pretty useful again.
Did they ever fix that turn speed glitch on the Thunderbolt Gundam?
Nope.
Launch!
Still turns slower than molasses.
But I mean, they said they made the backpack not part of the hitbox for the Psychomu Zaku. It super is.
Yeah.
It's super. I can super shoot those still.
But it's just like, I looked at the turning speed. It says Thunderbolt should have like, what, 82?
Yeah, and people are saying it turns like it has like about half that.
Yeah. Right. I got my GOG spins faster than the Thunderbolt Gundam, and that really doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
No,
But as many supports, that Thunderbolt Gundam actually has had a resurgence lately. I'm seeing a lot more of them. They're doing good.
I
I believe it.
and I still shit all over them having support. Stop here, Zagok.
With support.
Gunner Gundam and pretty much any other support I can use in space.
Gunner?
Yeah. Shoot right through their shield. That's got
What cost?
my gun is 450.
Oh, you got the level 2 gunner?
Finally.
Nice.
Waiting
You
on
think
that
they're in the
level 3.
600 or you talking about like 500?
500.
Okay, yeah. That's good.
I'm still waiting on the full armor Gunner Gundam.
Full armor Gundam.
Yeah. It's an actual RX-78-2 Gundam that then has Gunner Gundam bits put onto it, and with extra armor. It has
What's that from?
You would have to ask Jim, because I don't remember off the top of my head. But it's got a shield, and inside the shield is the Gunner Gundam Stream Rifle. Sorry, Armoro. And on its side, it has 2 beam pistols, kind of like up. It's like.
Oh, it's from the Shin Matsunaga manga.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see. I actually have seen it.
And it's got a big ass
I thought it was.
shoulder cannon too.
I thought it was just a variant of the full armor, like a gunner. Oh yeah, it's
Straight gunner.
We haven't got anything from that manga, and I don't know if we will.
That makes me sad. I'm gonna you get the fuck out of my way, please.
Yeah, we got the regular gun, but yeah, I don't know about that one. Because technically, according to the gunner itself, it was made post-war.
Yep.
It was not made. So the fact that that there's a variant of it in the 1 Year War makes me a little sus.
I like that bounce, man. That's pretty cool. That's Zoc shooting purple beams. Out of here with that.
Yeah, because, like, just going through the wiki again, because I tried to pull that up just to look at the pictures of that, too. It says that the Gunner Gundam development was dropped, like, in the early design stages during the war, because the Mudrock could do everything the Gunner Gundam could do, but better.
Yeah, same with, like, pretty much any other mobile suit in GVO.
But no, but I'm saying, like, the Gunner Gundam itself is already, like, a dead suit. Like, it's already, like a deep full... No, the full armor didn't really exist, according to, like, the actual MSV stuff.
Wow, that got kind of carried there.
Like I said, the Shin Matsunaga manga, we haven't got anything from that. So it makes me hesitant. Like, it'd be cool to see, but it'd be weird.
What the hell is this one?
Like I said, we don't have Advanced Zeta stuff in, but we have to define stuff in already. That's also weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna want to upgrade that.
Lila team launching.
We're gonna do this mission and then next mission, and then we're gonna call it quits. So I wanna
All right.
Alright.
go take a shower and go to bed for work
All
tomorrow.
right, let's go.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. Dookie down. But yeah,
Yeah,
like,
and even even the wiki says its relation to the Gunner Gundam is very unclear. The full armor, like this kind of seems to be an asshole, but we don't want to take that.
still want it though because it's a sexy design.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's just, yeah, like where did this come from? Like that's a direct that's a direct conflict with like the source material. That's weird.
I mean, even
Well,
Zero
that's
Cheeky's bio says, we're not sure this actually existed, so...
Yeah. Which is why it's weird they pulled from Define, but Advanced Zeta isn't here.
Yeah.
That is about the only new thing from Define, I think. So maybe that's why it's just one thing.
I love all the people who say the Zero CG sucks. I love it.
I mean, it definitely doesn't suck. It's not OP. I think that's
Yeah.
why they're saying like like I think that's why they're saying it sucks and just taking over the game, like most games used to.
Like,
Yeah.
when you can just pull your trigger 5 times and absolutely demolish a beam with I think it's pretty good.
I feel like the Zero TV's in the same place as the Sea Marine was when it came out. Like it's not overpowered. Some people think it sucks.
Yeah.
And then lo and behold, the Sea Marine gets one tiny buff, and it completely dominates 500 dollars against monsters.
I still haven't given my high dog a run yet.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah, I haven't either. I've been fighting them. I've been seeing them out there, but
All I see at 350 now. I fought a full team of high dogs today. Full fucking everything.
I'm not seeing full team, but I am seeing like two per on the enemy teams roughly. I imagine a full team of high dogs got smoked. Like still.
I was just happy I was a support type. I didn't let anyone get near me.
That's one thing about GBO being unbalanced. It's unbalanced not by design, but by team composition.
Yeah.
Because like on an individual level, yeah, some suits are just better, but then they lack the ability, like they're really focused and they can really take out one guy real easy. But then if there's two guys, they can't do much.
Yeah.
While other suits can just like fall back against two suits like it's not even a problem. Like it can just be like, you're not gonna hit me. You might as well get to the back to the Grips conflict with Lila and then take off.
Yeah.
There's only like 3 more missions, so
Yeah, too bad. Let me use that, please, for the love of God.
yeah.
Lila team launching.
I mean, technically it could. I'm not boosting in space. I'm not flying around.
Well, no, I don't think it's sealed proper at all.
You're not sealed.
Like
proper.
it's not. Well, no, it is airtight. It can go underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not very deep, but
See, like, I was talking on the Discord the other day. I want the Zakutu JC type added, and make it a general that runs the non-prototype version of the Magella Top Cannon.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like the JC to be added and use like the one-off machine guns and stuff that other Zakus use, like the Hymo's mid-year machine gun.
Yeah.
Like just come out with the JC, have it run all the weird stuff because it's already kind of a weird suit.
The Zaku 1 machine gun suit for the local god.
Yeah, have it just be able to run most of the Xeon arsenal, and it'd be fine. There isn't really a balanced shooting type Zaku, is there?
No.
Yeah, they're all pretty melee focused. I think maybe the regular Zaku is the only like really like lean super hard to. Well, no,
It's balanced.
the F2 can too. The F2's
That's more relay centric.
Well, I think that one's more balanced, but it has more melee slots, so it just ends up working out that way. The high-mo ground type's definitely that's strong. But yeah, I mean, I have like a shooting balance type Zaku.
Yeah.
We have that in the gym pretty heavily.
I would definitely sit back with that Zaku and just hose people with the Zaku machine gun. That machine
How many
gun's so
shooting
fucking
gyms?
good.
We have like 3 or 4 balanced shooting gyms, and like no Zaku that does that, which makes no sense. That's what the Zakus were good at, was like mid-range, PP with Bazookas and whatnot. They kind of filled any role, so they just have them all be close combat suits when they were never designed to be close combat suits. It's kind of annoying. What's the S-type? No one runs the S-type anymore because the S-type is so just crippled by its terrible armor.
Yeah. I ran it once and I haven't used it again. I just don't like I find myself maybe getting a 1 kill or maybe just assist before I die 1 time.
Yeah, it's just... Its armor is so weak compared to the regular. I was like, oh, it's got a dog roll. Yeah, that's not going to help when you get hit by 8k from a support at that cost.
Yeah.
So like, well, it's got maneuver armor also. It doesn't really matter.
Maneuver armor works good for melees. It does not work good against a balanced type fighting support. It's just the damage is still there. It works on melees like that because they have damage mitigation.
Yeah, it would need maneuver armor too, so it has damage reduction really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
So
Well, maybe they will update it.
God, I
maybe.
hope so. It's one of those suits you
I
never
the
see.
S-type, it's like common.
Yeah.
I mean, you see the FS more than you see the S-type.
Yeah, and that's fucking
Yeah.
Drummer's little piece of shit.
Yeah, the FS is easier to use.
And that doesn't
And
even
it's
have
super
downforce,
melee
that
focused.
maneuver.
Yeah, you talk about a melee focused Zaku.
Uh-huh.
That
Strong.
I took that out in 400 the other day, and I was down swinging several raids for almost 7,000 damage.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's stupid.
Alright, let's go back.
But yeah, the only really shooting Zaku I can think of is probably the F2, just because it has many mid-range options, and it's more of a balanced. It can do either or. It's not really focused on shooting.
I didn't mean to
Yeah.
hit that.
Now I'm sure there's probably one I'm forgetting, but
Maybe so.
Lila
I'm not
team
sure.
launching.
yeah, I really don't. They're all pretty much melee focused,
Yeah.
unless you have like the actual cannons with
Lila
them, like
team
just regular balance type. Because you look at like the Gym GRS, which you think that would be melee focused, no big shooting corrections.
Yep.
You run that 100mm Kai on there and you shred stuff.
That's a suit I
gym-
just cannot do business.
The
I don't know
the gym command space type goes without saying how much shooting correction that thing used to have. Still competitive, but he's just it would shit on full armor Gundams as a 250 cost suit.
Yeah.
Like it had way too much shooting correction. The White Dingo Gym, Sniper 2. Well, the White Dingo Gym too, yeah. There's so many shooting focused gyms, but like no Zaku. That's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need the JC just to be a shooting correction little Zaku.
I mean, it had access to pretty much the entirety of Xeon Arsenal. With the
Yeah,
exception of
the only
beam
weird
weaponry.
thing I can see them being an asshole about is the JC technically had a different bazooka style. So I can see them being like, oh, we gotta put in the Zaku JC bazooka now as something to fill up the gap to.
I don't even see, like, they wouldn't even have to do the melee weapon. I don't see, was it even issued with the melee weapon?
Yeah, no, his name's escaping me. The dude who piloted the Ghost Custom.
North Picard.
North Packard. North Packard, pulled out his Heat Hawk to fight Shiro when, Overall was in the cockpit with him. So it has Heat Hawk. But yeah, like, they just make it like a 5 melee correction, 25 to 30 shooting correction Zaku. There you go.
I had to go ham there because Armor was taking a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, he really was, though.
I don't know why they made Armor so squishy in that mission.
I don't know.
Give it some kind of difficulty, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay, good. And that connects to her,
Regular route.
yeah.
Yep.
And I guess we'll complete her route tomorrow, or next Saturday, or whatever fucking day.
Yeah, next week.
I can't brain.
Good time. A good time to stop.
Yeah, time to go shower. Time to go. Do we even have enough points to do loot drops? Oh, we do.
Slightly.
Yeah, we got enough to do 30,000 and a couple low-level ones.
Yeah, the JC's coming. We actually see the Arctic JC. That's pretty much only in a couple of. I think it was in the the model kit, reference material, and then Gear and Greed ran with that and made like a Arctic JC.
Yeah. I like that.
Where's the Arctic Dom? We got that neither.
Give me Dom Mermaid for 10,000.
No.
Let's do Mobile Suit. We did Warship last week, so Mobile Suit this week.
Alright.
Oh, well.
Hey, look.
Get screwed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look.
There we go. Federation Captain.
Oh, yawn.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
I've actually been seeing. Oh, hey.
Oh, there you go.
Very nice.
I've been seeing a lot more Gans lately.
Yeah.
Everything Federation. Goddamn.
Or the little black guy.
Let's check those. Oh, I went the wrong way. There we go. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot more Gans lately. I'm not too sure why.
They got buffed again, didn't they?
I don't
Yeah.
think so. Did they?
A little while back, they got a skill that gives them higher acceleration with, when boosting.
Really?
Yeah, they also. I think it's been a while, but they also actually made the hide bombs work finally.
That oddly
Hideous.
looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it'd be fun. I just don't like how bright the red is. The blue's a lot darker, but then the red's just like super bright race car red, and it's like, nah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I painted my Zeong to look like the, Oh, he got his claws out. He ready to melee. Look
Yeah,
at
he's
him.
like, come on, bring it.
Edward Scissors hands
He
head
is
ass.
a chunky boy.
The Yak guy's interesting just because it shares so many parts with the Zaku,
Yeah.
and it looks nothing like it.
Zeog. I like how it's just like, fuck it, just paint it white. No, that's it.
Yeah. And give it a yellow eye
Yeah.
instead of pink.
Not bad.
What was the other new unit we got? Oh, yeah, the GAN. There
Yeah.
we go.
Rare poke.
Yep. I like how its stats are actually all balanced.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yep.
But yeah, we asked you the JC. What's something else from the 8th MS team they could add? That's pretty much the last big glaring omission.
That's a good question.
They got the flight type. The flight type made it in before the Zaku did.
Mm-hmm.
They have the Gem Sniper. They got. Do we have the Gem Head Ground Gundam? I don't think we do.
No, we do not.
No.
So that's the only other big omission.
I figure that's another good candidate for clan match prize.
I want to leave it in there so it doesn't pull me into a cutscene and I get in trouble for that.
Yep.
That
Remember
way-
to save.
I already did save.
No, save because you just rolled.
No, I already backed up to the main menu and it saves.
Oh, excellent. Do your outro.
Yeah. So thank you guys. Thank you everybody for joining me. I always like doing this game. It's pretty fun, except for like the samey missions, but that's okay because we get to like unlock like the Federation routes and all that. Make sure you check out Rob's channel. It's Flail Throughs. He's got that sexy man voice for commentary. So yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic Monday, and we shall talk to you guys later.
Take care.